Hello, dear sister. How is your December treating you? This is a time of intense beauty and intense challenges, depending on the day or the moment. It really is a time of heaven and hell living really close to each other right now. You may find that trigger after trigger keeps coming up, and it's so easy to get lost in the mire and the darkness of it. But what we're actually being invited to do is to bring our high vibration into these challenges and into these triggers. So, something I've realized lately, and I have to say it isn't my most welcome realization, but I know it is appropriate for where we are right now. For so long I talk about limitlessness and things organically self correcting and everything like that. But right now, it's requiring our full participation. And what I mean by that is that we have to take the 3D tools that are available to us and add into it our 5D consciousness, our 5D limitlessness. So, if we can look at the playing field as being totally level now and totally even, anything we choose to do with conscious intent can work beautifully and magically. Something that we haven't been able to do before because we've been toiling and toiling and away. If we bring into that our higher vibration, our magic wand of conscious intention, it can make the most challenging things easily self correct. But we do have to participate. And many times we might have to face our worst fears and go into the worst places that we want, that we've been avoiding, whether it's the system of the legal system or the health system or, these roots that we've been trying to avoid and been resisting, hoping that it will all magically just take care of itself. It can magically resolve, but it needs our full participation, which is what I'm finding right now. And I'm finding it at times daunting. When I'm not of the right vibration, I'm thinking, "Oh my God, I can't believe I'm still here. Holy shit, how did I get here? How did I get worse off than ever?" But we have to take a breath, realize that we are masters, that we are wizardress, we are creatrix, and we can bring the magic of our vibration into this 3D situation and resolve it with our full conscious intention. So, first, we have to align with our divinity. First, we have to expand ourselves and know that we are bigger than what seems. We have to tap into that knowing of our hearts, of what our desires truly are, and know that it's inevitable that it happens. But sometimes we just have to go through this thing we've been resisting to get there. Again, with our conscious vibration, our conscious intention. So let me just use an example right now of someone who's been, uh, maybe resisting the root of IVF because I'm just going to do this on my own and I'm just going to do this. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm doing. I'm going to have my baby. And very sort of rigidly sticking to one plan. And this is the only plan. And if it's not this, then it's nothing. And I give up and fuck you. If we can open ourselves to maybe facing what we didn't want to face, of okay, maybe I need a little help. If we can bring our light to this situation, we're not only bringing light into the situation to make it true for us, we're bringing our light into the situation to make it true for more. So when we go into a place that we've been avoiding and bring our light there, not only can it be solved for us, it can be solved for others that are going through the same thing as well. So does that make sense? I'm hoping this makes sense. So, just see yourself with your best case scenario, whatever it is, whatever you're wanting. If it's your spirit baby, see your spirit baby, knowing that you got there. um, from a very high path. And maybe the high path that you thought you were on wasn't the highest path. Maybe the highest path is using a 3D tool and bringing your 5D light into it, lighting it up for other people. That could be your path. And I'm saying this because I just did a very enlightening reading for somebody. Um, and for me, I've understood that I'm now having to use 3D tools, but with a different perspective, with a different intention, not through toiling away or toiling away, but bringing an ease to it. So we're not going to use the 3D tools and just keep banging our heads against the wall. We're going to bring this 5D light to it so it can happen organically and easily in ways we can't even imagine it. Not for just the good of us, but for the good of all. So this makes sense in my head and in my own current situation, and for the reading I just did. If you can apply it to your life in some way, know that whatever horrible circumstances you may be facing, whatever you don't want to look at, it can be easy if you're in your mastery and if you bring your expansiveness to it, because the light will always prevail. And now it is time to bring our light into it. I was talking to my fellow Forerunner sister. She and I have this email correspondence every single day. And we were talking about how we are of a vibration of everything we touch turns to gold. But we have to touch it, which means we have to participate in it. So, what areas in your life are not working for you, and how can you bring your life force into it? And that's what I'm talking about. Bring your life force into it, your life force into it, and see how it can change. So, don't just use the 3D tools and expect it to maybe work or not work in the way it always has. Use these 3D tools and bring your fullest self into it, knowing it can be easy, it can be effortless, it can be miraculous, but we are the portals through which the miracles come through. Things won't magically change around us, they'll magically change through us. So we are the portals. We are the things that change everything by touching it and participating with it and engaging with it. So look around, and this is maybe this is too esoteric. I don't know. But this is the energy we're in December. Look to where you need the life force and bring your intention into it. What I mean by that is just sit for a moment and say how you want this to go. How you want this to go without the outcome that you're desiring, because you might be limiting yourself. Bring the highest outcome into it without knowing what that is. So it's a time of commanding with our vibration and surrendering to the highest outcome without knowing fully what that is, but knowing that it will deliver us exactly where we want it to go and more. Okay. I'm high off doing a couple of readings, so you can probably see the spirit babies, circling around me. But that's where we are right now, mothers. This is where we are. Bring our light into the 3D with our conscious intent and watch things magically come through us as we touch it and change it and transform it. All right? I love you.